Hey, what's going on, peeps? No cap, as the kids say in school. This is probably like the third take of this video. I'm so tired. I probably look beat. Just getting a little while ago, had some dinner. So now I said, let me make this video real quick. Holler at my peeps and peepettes. Let them know what's going on, what I've discovered about my little journey on Vyvanse Wellbutrin, So here it goes. I realized something. This week has not been the best week for me. As far as me just feeling down. I wouldn't say depressed, but we all go through things. And some of us that deal with depression, it isn't just things, it's, a bunch of things, or sometimes for no reason at all. But I've been dealing with my own emotions, and part of it is just like not really wanting to, early this week, just not really wanting to go into this job, this teaching gig that I got part-time. So I'm like, you know what, I really don't feel like doing this. By like, I don't know, today's Wednesday, by like Tuesday, I was like, man, I'm just gonna drag my behind in there. I gotta, listen, they counting on me. They don't got a lot of teachers, whatever commitment, all that adulting, whatever responsibility, blah, blah, blah. So I said to myself, when was it yesterday? I was like, man, I don't feel like going. So I'll pop my Vyvanse and my Wellbutrin, and within 2 hours, I felt like going, preparing for it and all that. And it just gave me an entirely different frame of mind. And one thing I realized, the bupropion will, because it's an antidepressant, will do the things to move us from depressed mood, or down mood. It'll lift your spirits. That's the one thing. And of course, with the stimulants, it'll push your focus on something. So that's the good thing about this drug. It can be a strange thing. So I basically got high, I had to get high to go to work. So it can be a strange thing. It's like, you think to yourself, man, it's you want to be motivated to do things, but then at the same time, you see how people can abuse this, and how people have abused things like Adderall. It's just kind of hard to abuse Vyvanse just because of the way it works with the protein and stuff in your body, and it's kind of dripped into your system. It's not all that, by coming in at once. It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think that people should actually consider that the point of the medication is for you to stay on task. Another thing is that I realized, and I'm tired. Wife is like, honey, you coming to bed? I'm like, a little while. When? It's only 2 o'clock in the morning, So I'm staying up all night, working on projects and doing things. I got my garage or whatever I'm still trying to fix up. I want to show that to y'all. I'm kind of excited about it. I got a few finishing touches there. So in a future video, I'll show y'all, the miracles of our Vyvanse and our Wellbutrin actually in action. But I realized that I stay up. I hyperfocus on things. People hear hyperfocus and they think something bad. It's not a bad thing. Again, I almost said ADD. Adderall, we'll spell ADD. Adderall is a drug, of course, that's used for ADHD or ADD, and it pushes people to stay on task. People use that, of course, as a study drug, like I mentioned, but more importantly, it can be, you have to tear yourself away from whatever it is. And it's not like, I can't help it, I gotta just stop doing this math problem. No, what I mean is, whatever I have going on, that I can stay on task with it and kind of, override the sleepiness, whatever sleepiness I feel. It'll just keep, pushing me as I push myself. So that could be a bad thing because, I'm human. I gotta sleep sometime. It's gonna catch up to me. And that's what she always tells me. My wife always says that. It's gonna catch up to you, and it does. Like right now, it's catching up. I can feel it. So those are the two things. I think the down mood or the depressed mood or the sad mood, whatever, it can really lift your spirits enough for you to go out and do things. Just remember, those of you that have experienced depression, which is a whole lot of people, folks don't really talk about it, of course, because of mental health, that you just don't feel like doing stuff. The level where it's deeper, you don't feel like doing more stuff. The level where it's even deeper, you don't feel like getting out of bed. And then we know there's a deep level, you just don't feel like living, so we don't want to be there. But I just felt, I felt a little sad this week. I wouldn't say depressed, not I didn't want to eat or sleep or, anything like that. But just bothered, by some things, and just didn't really feel like going in. But, but like I said, after the Vyvanse bupropion, throw a couple of those in there, boom, that's your happy cocktail. I'm not saying that you do that to cope with life. I just realized that that's a side effect of it, because I don't remember, I haven't felt the way I felt this week in some time. And or maybe I did, but I haven't monitored it as closely. So that's something that I realized. And I also realized that you can stay up all night doing whatever you're doing and not get sleep. and pay for it the next day or the end of the next day. So here's the health, all right? Get your rest and get your mental health right. You know, keep your mood up, be around people that's positive, all that, yada, yada. Anyway, God bless y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Probably go do the stuff that I'm supposed to do because I don't sleep sometimes when I got stuff in my mind. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.